Mike Balkin, one stock you like in the William Blair Small Cap Growth Fund is IMAX. These shares are up over 50% in the past year. I know there's a lot of summer blockbusters coming along, but has this stock gotten ahead of itself?
You know, I don't think it has. And I mean, yeah, the stock does tend to trade based on the movie slate. I will tell you that the movie slate over the next 2 to 3 years is as good as we've ever seen it. But that's just part of the story. Another part of the story is the growth that they're seeing internationally. China is going gangbusters, Japan, Korea, and that's really where there's a lot of opportunity. But the final thing is that they've developed a new laser technology which is going to allow them to take their digital platform and put it in the big wow theater IMAXs of the past and show some of the blockbuster movies at places like Museum of Science and Industry and Smithsonian. So no, could the stock take a pause? Sure, but we think that this is a great stock to own over the long run.
And speaking of summer fun, you're also bullish on Six Flags. This stock's up around, I think, about 15% year to date, but it trades, I think, at like 27, 28 times next year's earnings. So is it a bit pricey for all that fun people are having at those parks?
Well, I will tell you that it is priced toward the upper end of the comp group. And we tend to look at it more on a free cash flow basis, so forth. But I think there's a lot of opportunity at Six Flags. I mean, ever since they came out of bankruptcy in 2010, this management team has really turned the ship around. And did you know that they are the largest regional operator of theme parks in the U.S., actually in the world? And what they're doing is they're now starting to take their concept overseas. So they've licensed an operator in China and Dubai, and they're going to be getting paid development license fees, and they'll be getting paid royalties. So I think this is, and this in the summer, this is a good time to own this stock.
All right, and then finally, you're bullish on J2 Global. This is a cloud play, much cheaper than the other two we discussed. Tell me why you like this one.
Well, JCOM's interesting. It's a company, you probably don't know their name very well, but you know their product. So if you've ever gotten a fax to your phone or to your computer, eFax or JFax, that's JCOM. But that's a business that's been attriting a little bit every year. But what they've done is they've gone out and they've built a whole bunch of cloud services and storage and security, and they're selling all those to the customers, the small business customers that have the fax services. The other side of the business is, if you remember Ziff Davis, they bought Ziff Davis out of bankruptcy, closed all of the paper magazines, and have become basically just a digital advertising and media company. So it's a really diversified business.
All right, thanks a lot for coming on.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching The Street.